So here we are again at the IDW booth with the one and only AJ Locascio.
Smart to know.
So let's get it out of the way right away. You're a voice actor. Everyone that watches our podcast is going to know you for one role only, probably. And that, of course, is Gambit from X-Men 97.
That's right.
So first off, let me just say thank you for such an incredible season. I know you're just a voice actor.
Just one guy. Yeah.
Just a cog in the wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an amazing, but you had the best role.
Thank you. I agree. I'm very lucky. I'm such a big fan. I came to New York Comic Con, the second one, dressed like Gambit. So, yeah, I'm a lifelong fan.
Oh, awesome.
And the first one, I came in a homemade Spider-Man suit that, was hand-stitched from, So I'm a long time.
That is so great to hear. It really is, But we're here to talk about SPOOPS, The Little Spirits of Halloween, which is a children's book that you've written.
Yes.
Published through IDW. Tell us what the elevator pitch is for the book.
Sure. SPOOPS is about a little girl named Holly Hollowell whose parents won't let her celebrate Halloween because they're dentists, and it's just this kind of goes against our beliefs. And but Holly since she was a little baby, was just obsessed with the macabre and spooky, and is obviously very drawn to Halloween because that is the day of celebrating spooky stuff. So she makes her wish upon a pumpkin, and the spooks swoop in and help give her a happy Halloween.
What was the inspiration for the book?
Well, the spooks started off as little sculptures that I made because I wanted to make Halloween decorations, but I just didn't have the room in my apartment.
Okay.
And so I just started sculpting little guys from my desk. And when the show Voltron, Legendary Defender came out, people started combing through my Instagram and found the sculptures. And they were like, how do I buy these? Where are these from? And I was like, I just made one for me. And so that turned into me making a bunch for other people. And then that spiraled into what's the story behind these? What are they called? And so I just slowly started building up with the lore. And then after a few years of that, my buddy Josh Keaton was a shiro on the show. He was, and also Captain America and X-Men. He was like, you got to turn this into a book. And I was like, you think so? And so that was kind of how that began. And then after 6 years, it became a book. So,
wow.
Yes.
That's incredible.
It's a long journey.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
Snowball effect. Yeah. There's no snowball effect.
I was going to say, so I guess you could say you're an accidental writer in a way.
Yeah, I've written my whole life. It's just if anything, I'm an accidental actor. Acting is something that I wasn't planning on doing. But writing was something I did my whole life as a kid. That was what I would lock myself away and do. And how I got through a lot of difficult times is just sitting and writing and trying to write something. It just took however many years to finally actually get something to be out in the world as opposed to, I've written shorts and stuff and went to film school, but that's different.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say, we're actor by force. No, sorry. Actor by accident, writer by force.
What's your hopes for this book?
Ultimate hopes is that just people really like it. And I would love to see spooks Halloween decorations and stuff. And if that ever came to me, I know there's little keychains and stuff at Hot Topic, which is really exciting, and some little pins. But hey, if there was a Charlie Brown special based on the book, that would be the ultimate thing.
Well, I have, what would you say is a good age range for the book? Because I have young grandchildren, so.
I know people who have read it to the 3-year-olds and 2-year-olds, and they seem to understand at least most of it, parts of it. But I also will just get people in their 60s and 70s who are just like, hey, I bought this for me. And I read it for me as a kid. And I think that's what's so, I love media like Peanuts, where you could be any age and appreciate it at different levels. So I tried to incorporate as much as I could that would be hopefully across the board. There's some word in media that's all quadrants or something.
4 quadrants.
4 quadrants, yes. I try to do that. But it's a book that, hopefully that Linus, when he's in the pumpkin patch, would read. There's some sophisticated language in there, but hopefully a story that appeals to all ages. So I give you the worst answer in the world. I was from 3 to 99. But 100-year-olds not allowed to read. Dick Van Dyke has one more day before he can. He's not allowed to read it.
Perfect.
That's cool though, because I have 3 children, age from, 9 to 16. And Halloween is really something that just flaring up. It's almost like Christmas now. We get it to ads early. So very remarkable, so I could see how it's out for you. And let me get a installations for you with the question.
Okay.
Because I have an app on my phone. It's an AI app, and literally one of the things it says, "Hey, feed a children's story for." So we've been asking all the content creators, and you're getting great answers. So I'm sure all the same. Are you threatened by AI?
Yes. I think it sucks. I hate it.
Let's be honest, right? Because you have it from two ends now, right? Acting and writing.
Yeah, and so
There's an AI actor, that Tilly.
it stings because it's like, at what point does the human, the value that we give to art, or the value that art has, is the fact that it was created by someone who's conveying something. I mean, the final product, as great as it might be, the fact that there wasn't someone there to guide it and structure it. Like, I don't like procedurally generated video games even. Like, when I'm playing a game, if I could tell that they just threw some stuff down, I like to know that there's a creator who's guiding me through. So, like, which is a weird example, but like Dark Souls 1 versus Elden Ring. I love Elden Ring and I love Dark Souls, but there's a lot of it feels like they just went, I don't know, here's a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
But every drop of Dark Souls 1, someone's guiding you through that. And I feel like once I lose that feeling of the creator, it becomes kind of meaningless to me.
Right.
But yeah, no, I don't love it. I know that you can't put the genie back in the bottle, but it's unfortunately need some sort of regulations. Otherwise, it's just going to become, and it has already started to become, just chaos.
Well, and that's actually a good follow-up question. It does feel inevitable, right? Like,
Yeah.
what do you think is an ethical way to use AI?
I mean, if it's not creating from an aggregate of so many other people's work, which is what it's doing now,
Right.
it's like, it's pulling from everything. There's no way the monster has already consumed as much content from all over the place as possible. So it's like that, the ethics of that has already been just stomped over. And unless we can go back and start from scratch, which is probably not going to happen, I don't know if there is a super ethical way, unless it's like, I mean, if we're talking about like medical stuff, and it's like, hey, we can read all the medical stuff and maybe put together pieces that we wouldn't guess or couldn't figure out. Like, that would be cool as long as it's not hallucinating or making things up. I don't know. I mean, I don't know where to stand on it. But with art, I don't think there is really a super ethical thing yet that we figured out, unless you could take like an AI thing and move it through nature and have it experience things in the way a human would. I think it's really, really hard to do that. I think, unfortunately, what's going to happen is someone is going to create something that would go, wow, like, you're going to make let's say, like a K-pop demon hunter in AI. Like, someone's going to do something that's going to affect people in that way. And we're going to go, maybe AI isn't so bad. And then we're lost. I think we're gone. It's the same thing as kind of like CG, except CG is versus 2D. With CG, there is a hand of a creator in there. Yeah. Someone's moving it. Right. I mean, honestly, I hate it. We've all seen T2. This is where it's going. I mean, it's not good. I despise it.
So what, besides SPOOPS, you have anything else out that people should look for? What's next for you?
I've got some projects that I can't talk about. What's next is, I mean, I'm still tinkering with SPOOPS. I want to do more stories and things. And right now, sort of working on, I mean, I've been doing some stuff with Hot Topic, like I said, with those keychains and ends and things that are out there. And I don't know, just sort of playing in the SPOOPS world would be fun. I would love to work on other projects. It just depends on how much time I have. On this earth is what I made it sound like, but hopefully that's enough.
I'm going to ask you a question you can't answer.
Okay.
Are you in season 2?
You did ask that. Are you in season 2? Are you, is Gambit coming to Rivals? And what did you think of Channing Tatum? Are the 3 questions I get asked the most. I don't know. And he was funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I ask, can we get the line just once?
The name is Gambit, mon ami. Remember it.
All right. So the question that we normally wrap up on is, how do you measure success?
The amount of chihuahuas I have is if you see me on Instagram and I've got 50 chihuahuas, well, I'm very successful. No, measuring success is, I mean, so the boring answer is being able to take care of your basic needs and everyone that you love, that you need to take care of. Like, if you can do that and not be like, crap, what am I going to eat next month? Where are we going to live? Like, that at its base level, if you've got that handled, that's very successful.
Yeah.
Especially when you're in the arts. But to me, the thing is creating something that affects others in a positive way and makes their world more positive. Like that is truly the most successful thing you can be. Like that's why a lot of people are like, why don't you do on camera acting? And I'm like, I haven't seen too many. For me, animation and games is affecting people in the way that it used to affect us in the 80s when we watch movies or the 90s. Film isn't doing that in quite the same way anymore, or TV. So I didn't see an avenue for success in that same way. Whereas animation, I'm noticing, has a bigger impact on people. I mean, again, K-pop Demon Hunter, X-Men.
Okay, but I will ask you this then.
Go ahead.
If Disney and Marvel came in and said, for Doomsday or Secret Wars, would you come in and be an alternate again from another universe?
Oh, I would love to. Okay. But I know that that's also something that would, if that specific character, that specific instance would have a really positive, awesome effect on people.
Yes.
As opposed to just, not knocking anyone who's a jobber on a show where you're just like doing a procedural.
Yeah.
It's just like, it doesn't bring as much. To me, making like a kid's book or working on my own stuff, ultimately in my mind creates more joy than just grinding out there trying to be in commercials and making money and like just doesn't, I don't know. Doesn't sit with me.
And then, of course, where's the best way people can find you online?
Just at my Instagram, AJ _Locascio, LOCASCIO, or just the _SPOOPS. I didn't choose the underscore, it chose me. Other people already have those names, like, I got the underscore in there. I think also I had created those accounts, lost the info, and then I screwed myself over. So, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, guys.
This was great.
Thank you. Sorry for my hatred towards AI. I just really I don't like it.
Thanks for watching this clip from the Superhero Speak podcast. And don't forget to watch us live every Sunday night right here on this channel.
While you're here, hit the subscribe button and click the bell for notifications so you won't miss out on any of our great upcoming content.
Speaking of content, don't forget to check out our website, superheroespeak.com, where you can find the podcast, links to our social media, merch, comic reviews, and so much more. That's superheroespeak.com.
Thanks for watching, and don't let your cape be caught in the door. See you next time.